Hello, this is Jake and welcome to another video on my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at my 1/200th Trumpeter Titanic. Now, a lot of you really do like seeing the Titanic content on the channel, and I really do like bringing the Titanic content. And the Trumpeter Titanic is by far the most popular model on my YouTube channel. So I want to bring you a lot more on it. It's been down the shed for quite a while, not being touched, whilst I've been working on other models, and I decided the other day that right, I'm gonna spend a good day working on it, get loads of little bits done, start adding some of the details and that. And I've made a massive order of paints as well, so I should be bringing you another update within the next 2 weeks, which would be great. So hopefully there'll be even more done. But the plan is to get this one finished so I can finish the sinking one and then move on to another Titanic model that could be coming in the summer. But before we jump into all that, please remember to give me a like and subscribe to my channel to check out all the latest updates on my Trumpeter Titanic. Let's start from bow to stern. So you can see I've added a lot of the little bits of detail. There's still tons and tons to go on here, of course. Even the chains, they're not fitted yet. They've just been put there just for some photos and this video. But once I get my fine brushes, which are on the way with the paints, I can finally paint the rest of that, the iron, dark iron there, and finish that off. Same for on these rope ties here. They just need finishing off, painting so they look a little bit better. I've painted them quite rough on top, but I've still got to do the detail on the side there just to finish that off, and that goes for every single one on the ship. I've also painted these here, all four of them, and then the two here with the chains. These little things here, these have all been painted up now. The toe, the rope bits here as well, where they moor the ship, and then you can actually see the mast is in place there. I'll take a better look at that in a second. And as for the deck, if you remember in one of the previous updates, this was all sprayed in a wooden brown deck colour, wooden deck tan I think it was, a Tamiya paint, which worked out really well. And it's not coming out on camera great, but if you look close enough you can see some of the detail, especially where the paint soaked in between the actual moulding of the planks, and you do get different colours and different lines. One of the great things using that technique when I done it. And then we got these pieces here. Again, I don't know the right words for them, but painted them out there. 3 parts you put together and they look very good. And you got one there, one here. Then I still got to paint around here. Also, these still got to go in place. These go something like that across there, as you can see. They still got to be finished and painted, which I'm hoping to get done tonight, and they'll be put in place tomorrow. And then there's a few other bits of details that still got to go on here. Obviously the railing, the main one. I'm hoping to have the railing on by the end of this week. And then we got the bow anchor right there with this photo etched piece here, which again, very small detail. I do like using photo etched parts, fine detail. And then we got the crane here. I also want to get 2 of the bigger cranes done this week at the back here. But yeah, so there's the bow. That's all the work I've done on that. You will notice the yellow line is still not here, what goes around the entire ship. I will get that done hopefully this week. I got paint going for that as well, so that's something else that can be sorted out. And here's the crow's nest. Needs another coat, but I have painted the mast as well. And there's a little bell in there that needs painting up. I'm still not 100% sure if I'm going to have figures on this ship. I probably will eventually over time, but it's not something I'm going to get finished when the ship's done. But I would like to add the crew in the crow's nest as well. I think that'd be quite nice. Okay, just past the bridge on our top deck here. I started painting the brown line around here, and it's not the best in the world. Basically, I just didn't have the right brush, but I thought I'd try it, just give it a go. And I am going to respray this white and then get a finer brush and do it. It's one of those things I was just rushing really. I do it quite a lot when building models, and I shouldn't do it, but we all make mistakes. So I will get that sorted out, but that goes all the way around this entire piece. It's better in places. This is actually the worst area, that's why I'm showing it. I haven't got any on the white, only on the white here near the top, which that needs to be white. But I'm sure you guys know that. You'll correct me anyway if I'm wrong. Also, I've painted the grey around the funnels. All 4 funnels have been painted underneath. Now, this will need another coat, and of course tidying up around it as well with the actual deck paint. This was hand painted, where this was spray painted. So that's the difference. Because this is one whole piece, this deck here, I could spray it in one whole piece. With these I didn't. I hand painted these. And again, there's details all over this to go on, which I should have on by the next video, next update. And then we got our glass window going in here. Hoping to have that done this week as well. One of the things I didn't mention was one of the anchors here. Let me just grab that one. One of the anchors off the bow. They've both been done. I'm not fitting them until I've done that yellow line around the model. Okay, so we're by the 4th funnel right here. I've just actually painted this one today on top of here. Now windows have still got to be fitted in all over on the top half of the ship. All the windows have been done, all the photo etch windows all the way around now, just not on the top deck or any of the other areas upwards. So I'll get that sorted and hopefully have a day on that either tomorrow or the next day, finish all the windows. But I still need to paint the top of here, paint this one as well. And the problem I got at the moment is the paint I used for this, which was a BMW Alpine white, and for the white here, the shop that I buy the paint from are currently closed because of COVID, so I've had to buy the paint online, and it's actually quite hard to get, where the shop I get it from has loads of it in stock, but I can't get that. So I've been waiting for that paint to arrive, hopefully here this week. And like I said, I want to finish the chimneys off, get them all primed up, ready for the next update. And this piece needs another coat on here for the deck. It's a shame the deck's not showing up the actual detail on the planks on camera, but they do look very good. And again, other things like little detail parts, they are all being painted up tomorrow or Tuesday, and that should all be sorted. You can see the mast here. Once I get these decks all fitting perfectly, I will start adding the railings and everything around here. Not a job I'm looking forward to because they are very, very fine. I don't want to damage any of them, but we'll see how it goes. And then of course the God knows how many benches got to go on this model, but I got to build all the benches as well. Now we will look at the stern. Quite a nice shot here. Titanic sinking and the Titanic stern here. The stern up in the air. Yes, I know about the angle. But see how the colour's different on the deck there? Now, the reason for that is this model, like I said, is going to be lit up all the time. That model is purely being made so when taking photos of it, it will be nighttime. So the deck will give a slight dark feel to the actual ship as it's sinking in the night sky. So that's the reason I went for a different shade on that model. And hopefully it works. And when we do take pictures of it sinking in the middle of a field with all the stars in the sky, you should get the right effect. But anyway, back to the stern of the one that's not sinking. I've just finished putting these on the rope ties all around here, all the way around. Again, I really want to have a day on working on these cranes, because I want to build one just to see what they look like. And then we got this part here. I'm not too sure what this one's called. If you do know, please do comment below. And then we got these. These have just been painted up and stuck, and they look really good. And then obviously this area is going to be covered in benches as well as other details and that. There's quite a few photo etch parts to go on this part, so I might even do a separate video on the actual stern alone, because there's got to be quite a lot to look at. And then of course the hatches here, I got to paint them up. I took them off at the moment. The front ones are still on at the bow, but I'm going to paint them up. I want to paint them a different shade of white, more of a creamy white. And then the main thing, which I really need to get done before next update, is painting this white, but have it's like a browny colour all the way around. And I've just ordered that now, so hopefully I can get that done for you guys and you can check that one out. Now, there's not really too much to look at from the outside of the ship, because I haven't done too much. But like I said, I want to get that yellow line sorted. The entire superstructure has not been glued down at all, so that all still lifts off. So I can still drill holes in the bottom of the model, and like I said before, I'm going to put it on 2 giant pillars, like chrome or bronze pillars, and then that go on a plaque of wood just to make it more presentable. Props in gold. Now they will be repainted. These are not stuck neither. I just put them on that for now. I had some gold spray left over, and I thought I'll spray it in the gold for now, just so I can put them on that for photos and everything. But they will be coming off and repainted. And then there's still windows to go in here, of course, the photo etch windows. There's a bit of detail to go in the back up here. I do wish now that I did drill out all the holes like I've done on the sinking Titanic. I think that would have looked really good. It's too late now. I don't want to mess with it now. Maybe something we'll look at in the future, but I don't know. But what I'll probably do is just put a little bit of colour in there so they don't look pure white, so it looks a little bit like glass. But you never know, in the future I could do that. That's something I could do. I really want to get these areas sorted, bow and stern around the hatches, and then the cranes to go in as well here. I'm missing 2 lifeboats off the back. They are down the shed, because I got a few obviously with the sinking Titanic as well. I did end up selling them to someone in Italy who was in desperate need of some, so I made sure I had enough to finish this one, well, all the ones from this kit, and then added enough just to have for the stern section. But yeah, that's what we are up to. Like I said, I want to get that other tone, the brown done around here, at stern and bow. Railings, a few other bits of details, bits like this, another one of the staircase windows and everything. That all needs sorting. Obviously the main staircase is at the section up here. And then there's railings to go all over this model, but I don't want to put any railings on the top half of the superstructure until everything is stuck down in that. Okay, so that's where I am with my 1/200 Trumpeter Titanic. Now I am really trying to get this one completed now, and I'm going to be bringing you as many videos as I can on it. And we will take a look at some of the other details, like I said, on the bow and stern when we get them completed. I'll do a video especially for that part. The actual building of parts and building the ship I'm not doing, but when I'm doing the sinking Titanic, I will be talking you through like building the funnels up, adding the detail and stuff like that. So there we go, that's where I am at the moment. Any questions, especially tips, tricks off you guys, and the right names for things, because I get it mixed up all the time, like chimneys, even though funnels apparently. So yeah, just, you know, I take all the comments and, you know, read them, reply to as many as I can. And I know the Trumpeter Titanic is very, very popular on my channel, so I want to bring you more on this one, more on the sinking one, and more on a new one in the summer, which will be a great, great project. So thank you all for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you all soon with, hopefully not too long away, an update on this one again. Bye for now.